Can you believe it? Here we are in week 4 of our Confident Heart online Bible study, and already I've learned so much about allowing God to help me get rid of the doubt in my life, and I hope you have too. And we're going to continue this week. You know, we left off last week with Stephanie Raquel leading us through chapter 5, and she's back with us again this week to take us through chapter 6, When Doubt Whispers, I'm Not Good Enough. Stephanie, it's so great to have you again this week, and how are you doing?
Hello again. This week we get to dig into an exciting chapter that you might not think is exciting just on the title. Chapter 6, When God Whispers, I'm Not Good Enough. Now at the outset, it might seem kind of scary, and that's okay. That's normal. That's a natural reaction to talking about these deep-seated fears that we all have. But what's exciting is that we get to discover who I am in Christ, who we are in Christ, but who I am is our hashtag. So I want you to take that, tweet it, Instagram it, put it up on Facebook with your friends, get the word out with social media, who I am, because who I am in Christ affects the rest of my outlook in life. Now, Renee takes a look at a great book called Victory Over the Darkness. If you haven't read it, definitely encourage you, as you want to go deeper, to get this book and consider this maybe after we're finished with this study. Neil Anderson writes some pretty powerful things. And you've got a list in this chapter this week that I'm sure we're going to be getting into your hands in some pretty creative ways. But you're going to get a list of some things that you get to take a look at what your identity in Christ really means. How does that affect you? In this book by Neil Anderson, he says, when your basic belief system about God and yourself is shaky, your day-to-day behavior system will be shaky. When your belief system is intact and your relationship with God is based on truth, however, you will have very little trouble working out the practical aspects of daily Christianity. So just let your mind rest on that for a minute. When you really have a firm foundation of who you are in Christ and what that looks like, you're going to change the world. We also want to take a look at our verse for this week, John 1:12. John 1:12 says, "Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God." Children of God. You're a child of God. That means if you know Christ personally, that as a child of God, we are co-heirs with Christ. So all of the riches that go to Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God, come to us as his children. Hope you have a great week. Can't wait to see what God has in store with our online Bible study in you. Take care.
Thanks, Stephanie. It sounds like it's going to be a great week, and I am so looking forward to a lot of who I am moments.
You